What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor esports review, and this time we are going to be taking a look at that first semi-final of the APL 2020 Game 2, Mad going up against Flash Wolves here. And yeah, we are going to be taking a look, as you can see, at Yuzon's Riktor performance here, point of view. So it should be very exciting to see Yuzon's Riktor here, and we can already see them going for a very hard invade here onto this enemy side. Yuzon, of course, with that Riktor does so much damage, has to flicker away in the end though. And yeah, we'll see how he is going to be laning against that Omen of Heroes here. As I always keep saying, Heroes is, in my opinion, one of the best Slayer laners this tournament. So I really want to see this 1v1 Slayer matchup, just how it actually plays out in the end. I think that should be very interesting for you guys as well. I want to switch these up a bit. Of course, we couldn't look at the draft this time because of that point of view thing, but it is what it is, man. I think I checked out a ton of drafts. I think you guys are getting the idea of the drafts. I will, of course, whenever we see the top down, I will keep going with the drafts, but this will be Riktor 1v1, and he is already completely clowning on this Omen. Omen, of course, came already into the lane, was a little bit pushed, a little bit poked out, and he misses a last hit here, and he goes back in on his Omen, and that is just so much damage, guys. Will he get a solo kill here? Guys, that is a dead Omen. Woohoo! He gets a solo kill. That is crazy right there. What is Heroes doing? He seems to be really nervous right now. That is crazy, guys. Very well played, of course, still. I'm not taking anything away from Yuzon. He was pressuring him correctly. He was positioning correctly in those pushes. And yeah, very well played. You can see he has that shot top right, by the way. This is kind of noob. Not gonna lie, this is kind of noob, man. You want to have it on the left side. You want to use that index finger. But maybe he used the right index finger, then I'm not saying anything, then it is noob. Because you can also use the right index finger to scroll the minimap. But yeah, we'll see how he keeps playing here. Of course, Yuzon is very proficient at every Slayer hero. I mean, we always say how Yuzon can only play Omen, Lubu, and Kilgrove. But let's be real, he was the OG top tier Superman. He was the OG Irie, if you remember. He also played Scud a lot. He can do it all, and he can definitely play this Riktor as well. I think he anticipated Omen ult there and Omen ult flicker. That's why he S2'd, because he doesn't know where the jungler is right now. I will try to mainly focus on the Riktor commentary, but I will also just try to see what his team is doing. Of course, they have an Omega pick there as well in that support role. That is, of course, really cool. And he's just clowning on this Omen right now. Ooh, he's completely winning this matchup 1v1. And keep in mind, guys, Omen is considered a Riktor counter. Of course, nothing counters Riktor. Nothing counters Riktor. But Omen is the only one who can go toe-to-toe, because Omen, what he does is you get your passive to 4 stacks, and then you just chill. And you wait for him to jump on you, and then you S2 the Riktor's jump, and then you just beat him up, okay, with that passive. So that's what you want to do. I mean, that's not me talking, that's literally what AHQ's son back in the days told me, okay? In the AIC 2018, something like that, I think. And yeah, it is not just me talking and saying something, because of course I don't play these heroes. I'm not trying to act as if I do. Well, actually I play Omen, but it's really terrible considering I play it so often. It's kind of sad, let's be real. But anyway, we have here that Riktor doing a phenomenal job, and he's not getting ganked either right now. Now, what is the enemy jungler again? They have a flash in the mid lane, which is also not something usual, but I can see it being very good against D-Rock. So I like that pick. I can see it being very good against Lobule as well. So I'm a huge fan of that flash pick, but you have to be very careful against a Roar. He can instantly headbutt you when you jump in, and at that point you just get blown up. And Roar can also Cyclone, ult your Cyclone. He is just poking this Omen very well. He is flashing the items and stuff, of course, to check them, as pretty much all these pro players do. I still think, I mean, I used to do that, okay? I used to do that, but I feel like you can focus on more important things if you don't do that. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But I've seen some Chinese Honor of Kings, or even like even League of Legends pros don't really do that as much anymore. They used to, but then they stopped. I think they figured out some better stuff. And that is a beautiful Arctic Orb coming in, and he just goes back in. He has his S2 up soon. He can go back in again, and beautifully timed. So much damage coming out. Very well played by Neil as well. Huge counter gang. Yuzon usually isn't the hard carry of Mad here, but I am really glad. In that last game, I wanted to check out the Joker, but Yuzon was being shown, and I was really disappointed. But here, Yuzon is being shown, and I'm very happy because he's actually playing out of his mind right now. He's playing super well. That is very, very interesting to see here. And yeah, we have Aegis being pre-ordered by him. Of course, that cooldown reduction is going to be so clean on this Riktor here. He has that endless cycle, of course. Endless cycle is everywhere, boys. And he will just clear that top lane now. And you can see the Slayer lane gameplay. That is why I don't like to spectate these too often. But I saw he was popping off, so I was like, man, you know, if he's popping off, man. He had good stats, so I was like, okay, let's check this out. And yeah, usually it is kind of boring though, because you can see the movie is somewhere else, okay? The movie is happening somewhere else and not at the Slayer lane. Ooh, he is trolling this Zephyrs a little bit, is wasting his time, and he will have to go. He's playing it very well because he's going the long way, not to go through that bush there or close to that bush, because he will get Omen Flicker ulted, at which point he just dies to that Zephyrs gank. We saw that Annette was also pathing up top, so she would have followed up as well, maybe played an ult into his path, and then he's just dead. He's just completely dead at that point. And yeah, we have the Omega just scouting ahead very aggressively, and they instantly, very decisively start off that Slayer. Annette has to check it and instantly gets poked out, and I think she will die here. Nice jump over the wall, gets onto that Caffeine as well there, has to back out though, flickers away. Nice flicker, otherwise I don't think he would have died, but he would have lost much more health and likely would have had to flicker anyway in the end. Nice trap by Flash actually coming in. Is almost able to get him, not quite, and now the Flash is just trying to poke here. Just playing very, very well on this Flash pick. Very surprising. And we have, of course, Ahmad is just stomping this game. That's what I also saw, you know. I pressed ahead a little bit because I already got kind of spoiled by the finals and stuff. So I'm like, meh, you know, we can scout ahead a little bit. We won't be able to use our 5-head predictions on the draft anymore, unfortunately, but we will be able to get some nice POV streams. And yeah, I scouted ahead and I saw that Mad was ahead in kills. So I was like, this might be a stomp. I still don't know who wins this particular game, so that's good. That is still good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who wins this particular game, not the match, right? I know who gets the final. I'm very sad, okay? I'm very sad that I know everything. Yeah, you press once on your little YouTube comment and instantly pops up someone just spoiling it for no reason on my recent Ignis video. I post a gameplay, guys. I post a gameplay. Who cares about APL on my gameplay videos? On my own gameplay. Why would you just post the result for no reason, you stupid idiot? Man, I was so tilted. I was actually so tilted. I banned that person from my YouTube. He cannot comment anymore. That's how tilted I was. And hey, boys, I will do it again, okay? I will do it again. I will destroy everyone. Mega lol. If you guys know that emote, you will be laughing right now. It is my favorite emote right now. And he is, of course, back to this 1v1. In a stomp like this, the Slayer lane is incredibly simple. You just clear your lane, okay? Clear those waves, boys. Look what he's doing. He's constantly clearing his wave. Don't be one of my soul-ranked Slayer laners who doesn't clear the lanes, okay? I was playing Lumber support. I was last pick. I had to, guys. I had to, okay? And I like me some tiny gameplay, okay? And yeah, I played Lumber support and I had to clear lanes. I had to clear these waves, bruv. What is going on, bruv? Huh? what are they trying to do? Well, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get those kills instead of clearing their minions, which give them 300 gold per wave, 250, that's a kill. Come on guys, look, 86 juicers right there. And if he's solo in lane, he gets 144. How cool is that? He goes in with that ult, does a ton of damage right there. And yeah, he's just trying to stall there. He's just trying to keep the enemies at bay, and his team is pretty much just pushing down this tower. And he gets into this tower, into the range as well. Gets that frost cape, so he is full armor, guys. He does not want to get any magic resistance because the enemies have the flash, and the flash is never gonna attack a Riktor. He's always, that's the whole point of flash. He jumps on your marksman. Ooh, beautiful S1 flicker coming out. I would have liked to see an ult first. You ult first and then you S1 flicker. That way you're already burning them down with ult, and I think he could have stayed in the fight there and could have done a little bit more damage, but it does not matter. They still get that tower, and yeah, still a very nice engage. He is very juiced up, 2-0 and 4, playing very well, has a lot of kill participation, which again you don't usually see out of a Slayer laner, and he goes for the Fenrir's. That is very interesting. Does the Riktor have huge AD ratios or something? Because usually you would want to see a rank breaker coming out. If you go, okay, he's cancelling the Fenrir's, he just goes for some magic resistance, because he probably realized they have D-Rock, they have Laville, and they have Aurora. So he just needs to tank. He doesn't need to do anything. That's the point of the Slayer lane right now. It's just really sad. I don't like the meta right now of the Slayer lane. I think you need to buff these, I don't know, you need to, how do you even change that? How do you even fix that? I really don't know. How do you, I mean, they did it themselves, man. Riktor used to be full AD, but they did it themselves. They wanted him to be tanky, and now they reworked him into giving him health regen and damage reduction on S1, health regen on S2, and now he is just that full tank hero. It is what it is. So I guess the team did it themselves. I mean, honestly, I don't mind tank meta. It's not that bad. I just would hate to play it if I was a Slayer laner. But as a how do you say, bird's eye view perspective of the whole game, it is healthy for the game, I think, because tanks, because it allows a more variety in supports. You can go Annette, you can go Alice and stuff. These heroes can be very strong. If you have an assassin in the top lane, you can't really go for these squishy. You need a tank support then. We've seen it in previous metas. So yeah, and of course these Slayer laners can still go for a Fenrir's here and there. He's just decided not to this game. But yeah. And of course, if the marksman does so much damage, you just go, you just go, ooh, that S1 flicker was a little bit off there. He could have just S1'd in, and he does not get that Annette. She flickers away in the end. But he is just doing so much work here, and D-Rock is able to get 2 kills with that one laser. Beautiful laser there, just hitting them in that line. It seemed like he paid attention in those geometry lessons. And yeah, this Kefani is using her Arctic Orb and is just dropping though, and they will get this second game as well. Beautiful performance, honestly. That is a huge stomp coming out by Mad here. Yuzon playing very, very well on this Riktor. Of course, this Riktor won't be available for Yuzon for the rest of the series, and it seems like everyone is just dying. He's gonna S1 onto her, gets the ult, and we have a dead Kefani. We have a red buff onto him, and Flash dies as well, and they are able to clean out this game, get that victory, get that second, already 2-0 in this series ahead. A very solid statement here. He gets the MVP as well. Well played. And yeah, very solid statement being made here by Mad. We see the damage numbers. 32%, the juice coming out by Fanta. Honestly, he probably deserved that MVP, but he probably died and didn't have as much kill participation. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this point of view stream on this Riktor. We haven't really covered a Riktor point of view yet. Was never shown, so that's really cool. And yeah, if you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss game number 3 of this beautiful series, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.